Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Split Labs channel. Today is March 4th, 2026. It is Wednesday. And before we jump into our NBA best bets today, as always, I have to let you know this video is completely powered by Split Labs because we built you the exact tool that we wanted to use for sports bettors. Split Labs shows you public betting splits, line movement, and market signals across all major sports in one place. If you want to see what the crowd is doing, where the line is going, and what the market is hinting at, that's literally what we do every single day. Head over to the link in the description. Use promo code YouTube for 50% off your first month. And let's jump into the slate. All right, guys, transparency. I missed a day yesterday. I apologize. Our last video, we went 2-2. I'm pretty sure we had a hook on the Nuggets team total. I think I had like the team total over 128.5. I got a really bad number there. I think they did lose by 0.5. So that's unfortunate there. Our week record right now is 2-2. I won't pull up the intermission screen just because why not? Let's just jump into today's slate and see what we've got. I'm already behind here, right? We already missed Tuesday, so let's jump into Wednesday's slate. We still technically have a clean record, I guess, right? No harm, no foul. But let's see what the books are giving us today. Moving into the first game, let me get you guys a closer look. Does this game not have any injuries to report on? Let me double check. Got a healthy team. All right, cool. Let's get you guys a closer look. All right, perfect. So we've got OKC Thunder versus New York Knicks. Very small spread. That's the first thing that I'm going to call out. Very small spread and a lot of money is what I'm seeing in a first glance. But they're going into the Garden. 69% of bets, 86% of money on OKC -4. It opened at -3.5. Very minor movement towards Oklahoma. Opened on the money line at -166. Currently sitting at -176. So positive on the money line front. I'm still a little cautious just because 71% of bets, 76% of money on OKC Thunder. They're the better team. I really just don't see any issues with like them winning outright. I just do have a little bit of concerns of like how little the lines are moving. On the total, we've got 58% of bets, 62% of money on the over 221.5. It opened at 221.5. Currently sitting at 222.5, I guess, depending on the books, probably DraftKings. So if you can find that open line, that's great. Looks like FanDuel still has it posted, so jump on that. On this game, I'm going to go with let me look at the recent formula quickly. We've got OKC coming in on a 3-game win streak. Knicks are also on a 3-game win streak. Not bad. Typically, the Knicks are winning by 12.2. OKC. So it's not a bad number, to be honest. OKC is typically winning their games by like an average margin of 5.6. Knicks are typically winning kind of in blowout form, so that's pretty impressive. I'm going to go Knicks +4, to be honest here. I do have some suspicions. -180 is that territory, and I always say it, that territory where I would comfortably bet this straight up as a casual bettor. If I didn't know any better, I'd look at it and say OKC is the better team. There's no way the Knicks upset. I'm just going to take OKC straight up and not worry about it. Toss them in a parlay, whatever. There's no way they're losing. Bettor's brain has you kind of scratching your head there and saying, well, why is it only -180 if the public is so confident on it? Give me the Knicks +4. I don't necessarily think that they upset here, right? The line is moving in favor of the OKC Thunder, but I do think we see maybe like one of those cheesy, I don't know, buzzer beater covers, whatever the case may be. We'll see what happens. Something that'll tell us, have people saying it's rigged or something like that. I don't know. I just have that feeling just based on the movement and the numbers that I'm seeing here, especially on the spread. Give me the Knicks +4 on this game, and then give me the over 221.5. Line's moving. I like it. If I'm going to fade the public on any spot, I think it's just going to be the spread here. Moving into the next game, we've got the Hornets versus the Celtics, which is pretty interesting given, as we know, the Hornets have been on a tear. They are currently on a back-to-back. They just blew out the Dallas Mavericks. Let me see their last 10. What's their win streak right now? They're on a 5-game win streak. Celtics are on a 3-game win streak. Definitely something to note, given that we're seeing the Hornets are pretty large dogs right now, and how they've been performing recently, right? We've got 55% of bets, 74% of money on Boston Celtics minus 6.5. Opened at minus 6, currently moving minorly towards the Celtics. Not terrible. 79% of bets, 66% of money on Boston Celtics straight up on the money line. Opened at minus 230, currently sitting at a minus 250. Cool. And then on the total, we have it opened at 214. It's moving downwards at this 212.5 number right now. A little not concerning in the sense that the public is betting the under, at least as it stands right now as of 10:16 a.m. It's still early in the day, so numbers are still going to be trickling in. As of earlier money, though, as we can see, there's a group of people that are more confident in this over. I think I'm going to follow the money here. You've got only 46% of bets, even though it's still early. 64% of the money tells me somebody knows something, and as I always say when we see that, I'd like to be a part of that party when it wins. So give me the sharp money here. I'll fade the public there, and I'll go with the over 212.5. I'm getting the better number from open, so count me in. Let's take a look at what the Boston's pretty much healthy right now, aside from, as we know, Tatum, but I don't see any reason why this total can't go over. It's a pretty low number. I know the Hornets are on a back-to-back, so I'm sure the books have basically like shaded this number down a bit, expecting kind of a little bit of regression and things like that. But give me the over. I'm going to stay away from the team just because, as you know, the Hornets have never been good to me, at least this season, and the Celtics are absolutely never good to me. So I'm not even going to put my foot in that race. We're going to stay off of it. Let's get a good game where we can actually, well, we did pick a side, but I don't think the Jazz and the Sixers are like the groundbreaking game that's going to do anything. Do I want to cap this Atlanta Hawks versus Bucks? Not really. It might get us into some trouble, but let's see what we've got here. Pretty much a pick'em. We've got 31-31 Atlanta Hawks coming into Milwaukee. 63% of bets, 71% of money on Milwaukee minus 1. Open at minus 1. Now they're, interesting. Hawks opened up as a favorite, and now it's basically moving towards the Bucks. That's a positive sign for Bucks bettors. Opened at minus 112 for Atlanta, currently sitting at minus 102. We're seeing currently, again, it's still early, 54% of bets on Atlanta, but the line's moving in favor of the Bucks. And as far as the total, 70% of bets, 80% of money on this over 232.5. Again, it opened at 231, now sitting at a 232. So it seems like an over day. I'm going to avoid 3 overs in a row here, which is kind of funny because I'm typically an under better. I just don't think it's going to play well with me. I'm going to avoid this. I'm going to take the Bucks straight up on the money line. Seems like everything's working in their favor. It's still currently a pick'em. Hawks are currently on a 4-game win streak. Bucks are currently on a 3-game win streak, and you're telling me the Bucks are in a pick'em right now against the Hawks with a worse record with minimal injuries? I don't know, guys. Seems a little fishy to me. So that's going to be my read there. I'm going to take the Milwaukee Bucks straight up. No reason to do the spread. And those are our reads today. As always, I'm looking at the timing here. I was pretty quick today. As always, if you want access to all of the data that you saw here today, head over to the link in the description, splitlabs.net. Use promo code YouTube for 50% off your first month. If this video helped you in any way, leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Feel free to put your best bets in the comments. I always enjoy seeing those and kind of you guys entertaining me and letting me know if there's anything that maybe you didn't like that I landed on, or something that maybe you saw in the numbers that I missed. I just want to hear from you guys, so let me know. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's have a great middle of the week.